I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After a return to milder temperatures in the upper 40s to the mid-50s today, a cold front ushers in breezy north winds. Gusts through this evening top out at 35 along the north of I-80 and up to 40 to the north of the Tri-Cities. We could see a light band of flurries this evening through tonight. Cold high pressure pushing in from the north cools most of our highs tomorrow to the upper 20s to the mid-30s. Southwest Nebraska, northwest Kansas, not as cold, with highs in the upper 30s to the mid-40s. Underneath the ridge of high pressure, highs are bumped mostly into the 50s for Friday through the weekend, even the low 60s over northwest Kansas on Saturday. Breezy northwest winds return by late Sunday into Monday. A cold front drops your highs into the upper 30s to the mid-40s for Monday and the mid to upper 30s for Tuesday. A few forecast models indicate a little light snow for Monday before it gets more organized to our east. For the long-term forecast, temperatures are likely to be warmer than normal Monday through December 17th for Nebraska, Kansas, and nearly all of the U.S., the lone exception over the south central U.S. where temperatures should be seasonal. Nebraska and Kansas precipitation predicted to be near normal Monday through December 17th. Key weather factors driving the markets include a mix of cold air in the eastern U.S. to warm air in the west, a bigger storm early next week, and weather staying mostly good in South America. Light snow affects parts of the Midwest and Northeast through tomorrow, with snow squalls lingering downwind of the Great Lakes. Along the trailing cold front, rain in the western Gulf Coast should total 1 to 2 inches the next couple of days. This weekend, with another storm, 5-day rainfall could reach 2 to 6 inches from eastern Texas to the Mississippi Delta. Mostly dry weather covers the rest of the U.S., aside from a return to unsettled weather this weekend across the Northwest. The cold weather affecting much of the central and eastern U.S. eases by the end of the week. Early next week, another burst of colder air arrives east of the Rockies, but it won't be as cold as previous temperatures due to it being Pacific-based air and not Arctic air. Unsettled weather continues next week through the following weekend in much of the U.S., but with milder temperatures. Towards the Midwest, more organized rain and some snow could be heavy and welcomed over some drought areas. Across Brazil, rain continues in the central, but becomes lighter in the northeast this weekend. Heavier rainfall in southern Brazil this weekend should boost rain in central Brazil again next week, helping with mostly favorable conditions for developing corn and soybeans. Argentina is also enjoying mostly good growing conditions, but if rain this weekend misses the dry areas of the south, it could be more concerning since the weather is usually drier later in the crop season. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.